24th at 7 p.m. with a special guest, La Reina. La Reina. June 24th, 7 p.m. here on Sirius Tejano. Don't miss it. Heather's Hot Topics.
Hello, hello, hello. This is Heather's Hot Topics. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a very, very special episode. It's our first episode. Sorry, you guys, we're doing the diva thing with the wind. You know, Jolene has to be a diva. I'm so happy that you're here with us tonight. This is a very special show. It's the first episode of Heather's Hot Topics here on Sirius Tejano. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. You could be anywhere else in the world. You could be at Dave and Buster's. You could be at Taco Bell, but you're here with us. So thank you so much for that. And without further ado, I would love to welcome my first guest, my first official guest for Heather's Hot Topics, and one of my favorite singers of the moment. She is the moment. Please give it up for La Reina. Hello, darling. Look at that beautiful face and that beautiful smile.
Hey guys, hey Miss Heather.
How
I'm so
are
excited
you?
for you. I'm good.
Thank
I'm
you.
good.
I'm
Thank you
excited
so
for
much.
you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of your achievements, of everything that you're doing. Your new music sounds amazing. I am so excited for the new projects that are coming out, especially the ones that I'm going to be a part of. And I just have to say that this new song that you're promoting, that we're promoting, is my favorite song of the moment. And I think AJ is an amazing producer. He is so talented, and you guys make a great team. So keep up the
Thank
great
you.
work.
Thank you. Yes, thank you so much.
Of course, of course. So I wanted to ask you, what is it that made you decide that you wanted to do Tejano music professionally? And when did that start? When did your love for music start? When did Tejano come into play? And give us a little bit of a background on where your love for music came.
Okay. I think I was born with it.
Yeah.
I think I probably was singing before I could actually officially talk. Um, my very first uh, performance or singing in front of a crowd was at church. It was the song "This Little Light of Mine." If you recognize it,
Oh my God, I think I know how that goes.
this
Is
little
it?
light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Yeah, I love that song. I love it.
Yeah, and I
Remind me of
remember that
Santa.
it was my very first song, a time singing in front of people, because I used to sing at home all the time. My parents had even bought me a microphone and an amp that they
Right.
let me have, and I was always in my room using that thing.
You were lucky. You got an amp and a microphone. I had to sing with the tape player.
One of those two, but yes, my parents were
Yeah.
probably the most influential of my music because they were there from the get go. They always supported me. I used to tease them so much because they're no longer with us, but I used to
Oh
tease them so
yeah.
much about how I wish that they, were able to take me to auditions and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, but they, now that I'm older and I'm a little bit more appreciative of the things they did do, which is like, for one, buying me a mic and an amp and just letting me
Yeah.
go all out in my room. I'm sure they probably got tired of hearing the same song sung 10 times,
I used
but
to
they
do the
never
same
want.
thing. I would sing so many songs over and over. Like, when you're practicing, you're trying to get a song right, you're trying to get that note, and you got to practice it over and over to get it sometimes. And
Yeah.
I
Or
remember,
the
when I
lyrics.
was literally, and I'm so bad with lyrics, like I'm the worst with even my own songs. I'm like, how does that go? Yeah. But so you feel your parents were definitely a big part of your music, your musical upbringing, the reason that you love music. I think I remember reading somewhere, or I heard you talking about that your mom used to be in a band, a Christian band.
Yes, she was in a Christian band, and that was pretty awesome. And that's because my mom always felt like she was a segunda,
Uh
and I
huh.
was like, no, like she was on in that band. It was a Christian band, and she was the lead vocalist, and she had a powerhouse voice as well. But she wasn't one to
That's where
be
you get
like
it from, huh?
on the front. Thank you.
That's where you get that
She
strong voice. I love. Just real quick, I
Yeah,
don't mean to
she
interrupt
had
you, but
that
yeah,
voice.
that vocal,
I
those vocals, girl, you're serving vocals, honey, and we're gonna have a moment here in a minute where we hear something from that I picked out from your YouTube Landia, and I'm gonna give everybody a little treat because I think that you're, just one of the top performers of the moment, and I think that
Thank
you
you.
have a really beautiful energy that people are attracted to. And I am so proud to be able to say that you're one of my artists, that I'm working with you and that I'm
Aw.
promoting your music. It's such a surreal moment, and right now to be able to talk to you, and we're having this it's like this is our first time video chatting, and this
Yes.
is my first episode of Heather's Hot Topics here on Sirius Tejano.
Yes.
So it's a special moment, and you're a part of it, and I'm so
Yes.
thankful and I'm so grateful for it too. So
Thank
back
you,
to your
babe. Thank
mama.
you.
She was a
Same for
powerhouse.
you. I just want to say same for you,
Oh,
because it just kind of seems like we just we'll get into that here in a minute too with AJ as well. There's just God just has a reason and a way of making things sorry, my phone was darkening. um, of making things flow and work for what is meant for you. So I'm a big believer in that. And
absolutely.
that's why I'm like, this episode is just an amazing blessing for you, for
It,
me.
it's it.
So I really appreciate it. Everybody that's already tuning in, Miss Alyssa. Let me
Hi,
see, who else did
Alyssa.
I see? Yeah, and then
That's my
Nando.
sister. Yeah, if you
Yes,
want to
thank
keep
you
up with the
guys.
comments, that'd be great because I'm still trying to get familiar with all this.
Yeah.
So I do want to
For
say thank you to all the people that are watching. This is our first episode, like I've mentioned, and I'm super excited and honored to have the beautiful and talented La Reina here with me tonight. And we're going to be talking about everything. We're going to talk about her latest single, her upcoming performances, and all of that good stuff. So, now I want to kind of go back a little bit to your roots and to how your mom, she was a powerhouse vocalist as well, and you were saying that that's where you got a lot of your influence.
Yeah, from both of them, both my parents, because my parents they had a 20-year difference in their marriage. So
Oh
I feel
wow,
like that gave me like a catalog of music that I was introduced to.
wow,
My father he's a teenager in the rock and roll era, so that's where I learned that music from. He loved mariachi and norteño type music. My mom grew up in the disco era, so she was like, teenager when disco was hitting, that classic rock type stuff. And then I'm an 80s baby, so I grew
me
up with
too.
the 80s music, 90s music, so they
We're the
gave me
best.
so much
80s babies are
music.
the best.
Yeah. And that in turn also helped me really well when I became a DJ. I became a club DJ, And then I ended up making that a mobile business, and that
Oh,
just, like I said, that music that they gave me was a lot. It was very valuable to me, and it helped me build
yeah,
my clientele. It helped me build so much, and that's what I'm saying. I really feel like I wish I could tell them, that how much they did give me, as opposed to when I used to tease them. You know what I mean? I feel bad for
right.
that sometimes, but
Yeah,
but I hope that, in what I'm doing and creating, that I do honor them for what they have given me and still continue to give me, because there
absolutely.
still comes times when I think back on things and I'm like, man, my mom told me that, or my dad showed me that.
Yeah.
My dad showed me how
Hmm.
to dance, and that's something I'll never forget. So uh all of it, you know what I
That is
mean? All of
so
it that they
sweet.
gave
I
me.
love that. I love that. So he
Yes.
taught you how to dance, and was he? So your mom, 20-year difference. That's crazy. I love it. I love that because it, like you said, it exposed you to such a wide range of music and genres and eras.
Yes.
And speaking of the '80s era, that we're from, we just have to, I just have to say, the '80s babies we're made different. No, hey, we love everyone, but '80s babies is
Yeah.
where it's at, baby.
We're the best.
Okay, now I want to do a little game. I want to play a little game,
Okay.
and I got this idea from my friend Mercedes Renee at Cheeseman and Chords, which you just had an interview with not too long ago.
Yes, they
Um,
were so
Aren't they
awesome.
super sweet? Aren't they just amazing? I love them.
Yes.
So this is gonna be the moment. Okay, so it's this or that, and
Okay.
it's random things that I just thought of. Like let's see. Okay, so just answer it as fast as you can, and
Okay.
we'll see what. Okay, okay. So this or that, coffee or tea,
T.
arroz or fideo,
Oh, Fideo.
same, same,
Ah,
cumbia or ranchera.
Cumbia.
There you go. You're my girl. I knew it. Okay, now this one's one. This is a hard one. Steak or fried chicken?
Steak. That wasn't hard.
Okay, let's
I'm
see.
a steak girl.
I'm a steak girl, but I have moments where I eat nothing but chicken sometimes. I don't know why, but okay. Mario or Zach?
Ooh, Mario. You
Yeah,
got me on that one.
same. That was a hard one, right? Well, since you take Mario, I'll take Zach. All right, this is another one. This is for the
And what if
millennials.
I say
You'll
Screech?
Hey, Screech is an option too. We like nerds. Nerds can be cute and fun.
I'm sorry,
So
babe. I
let's
didn't mean
see.
to mess
Okay.
up your.
No, you're good. I like that. That's too funny. That could have been an option too. I should have. That would have been funny. Well, neither one of them. I prefer. What is his name? Sorry, Screech. Yeah. Okay, so this is one for the millennials, for the pop lovers. Um, Britney or Christina.
Christina.
Vocals, serving vocals all day. Now,
Yes.
for you as an artist, do you prefer live performances or the studio?
Ooh, that's a good one. Dang. I'm torn with that one because I love the
That one is
live
hard. I
stuff.
have to admit that one's a hard
Yeah,
one.
but here lately, recently, if I'm going by right now, I'd say studio, because in the studio, I can create so many different things. Live performance, it's in the moment, which is a
That's
good thing
right.
too. It's a really good rush and it's a really good feeling. But like here lately, it's been the studio.
Period. I love the studio. I used to be able to
Yes.
I used to be able to like be in there for like 8 hours plus sometimes. And of course, now that we don't pay attention to numbers, but now that I'm a little bit older, I can do like 4 hours at most. And I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm hungry. But it used to be a
Hello,
thing where I
Mr.
could spend all day.
Vasquez.
Hey, everyone that's watching. I can't
Hey
see the comments.
guys.
I'll get better at this, I promise. But La Reina can look at the comments and respond.
So it says Chupacabra Broadcasting in the house, Mr.
Hey
Vasquez.
guys.
He's watching. They're big supporters too, and
Yes,
I
they
just
are. We
absolutely
love
love them.
Chupacabra.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And that's what I love about Sirius as well, and also Chupacabra, because you guys are not like in competition with each other. You
Right.
guys are about
Exactly.
the same thing. It's about the music, it's about the listeners, and so in order to support each other, that's what we need to do, is support each other.
That's right.
Whether
That's
it's
right.
radio stations,
It's really
artists,
sad when you
DJs.
absolutely.
Yes.
It's really sad and disheartening when you see people competing in a way that's not healthy, or just trying to have like a monopoly on all the just everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I realized that in this business, people play favorites, and that's just the thing, And there's people in positions of power that will play favorites and control the narrative and look who's doing this. Look, pay attention to them. What about the rest of them? What about the rest of us? You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
other people out there, and I guarantee you we're very interesting.
Yeah.
So, that's what I love about Tejano music in general, just the fact that we are also diverse. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We're both
Yes.
Mexican American, but we look so different. You know what I mean? And we sound so, we sing different, and it's just like we're so diverse, and that's the
Yes.
beautiful thing
I
about
do
being
love that too.
yes.
So it
And
looks
and,
like
and,
we
and
got Jorge in here, Elisa. Hi, Miss.
hi, Alyssa, my sister. Hey, everybody. I want to say hi
Hey.
to everybody from Alcantar Music. I want to say hi to Belen, my diva. Hey, Dodie. I want to say hi to Dodie Rodriguez because she's going to be doing some music with us soon. And hello, Brenda Blanco. I don't know if you're watching, but also we've got music coming from her. And so it's going to be a whole party. I'm telling you, July, this fall is going to be fire. We're going to be releasing fire. You know what I mean? So I can't wait
Hey.
for that. And I can't wait for them to hear what we're working on.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's
Yes,
see. Let me get
ma'am.
back to this. I'm like, let's get back to these questions that they. Okay, let's see. So now that we've done that, I want to go ahead and give these people a little taste of what you can do. But first, I'm going to play your first single.
Okay.
Todavía te amo. And that's my favorite part of the song, where you do that long note at the end, and I'm like, let me try to do it with her. Like, every time it's that part, I'm like, let's try it. Oh, like, can I hold it out as long? So, without further ado, here it is. Todavía te amo by La Reina.
Quiero decirte, amor, hay
That's my favorite
Sometimes
part. I love it.
when I sing that song, sometimes I'm like, goodness,
So it's such a
I
long
gotta try to
note.
hold that
Whose
note
idea
too.
was that? Whose idea was it to put a, and the reason I like that is because in my music, most of the time, not necessarily my Tejano music, but like maybe like a ballad or something that I do. My thing is I always have to have one nice long sustained belt at the end of like
Yeah.
a song to really build it up. And that's why I'm like, I like that. When I first heard it, I was like, yes, yes, a good, nice, long, sustained belt, you know?
Yes.
And I love it that it's like in a place where it's like a comfortable note, but it's still up there, and it's like just the way that you sustain it so straight. That's as a vocalist, I'm like, yeah, yeah, this girl can sing. And you
Well,
can.
thank
It's
you
absolutely, yeah, you did such a great job on that. And really,
so much.
I when I heard that, it gave me so many ideas for your voice, because as a songwriter and as a producer, I that's what I do. I hear people and I'm like, I bet I can write a mean, you know what song,
Yes.
because it's like that voice. I know that I can write for voices like that. You know what I mean? And so I'm so excited for them to be able to hear what we're working on. And I don't want to give too much away, of course, but I'm
I
I'm super
know.
excited about that.
Thank
So let's
you.
see. I
Thank
think I
you so
have.
much, Ben.
Of course, of course. Is there anything that you want to talk about? I'm gonna ask you a few more things and show the people some more videos here in a minute. But is there anything that you want to just bring up or talk
Well,
about real
I
quick?
just wanted to touch on the comments again. Again, I want to thank everybody that's watching, whether you're on my Facebook, whether you're following Sirius, whether you're following Miss Heather. I want you to know that, we appreciate you, and we do this for you, and we can't do this without you. So I just want y'all to understand and know that, at least from me, that that's how I feel about you. So every single one of you that's tuning in, that's watching, that shares, that on all my posts, on any of the socials, I really, really do appreciate you, and I hold you right here in my heart because, like I said, we could sing all day long. I've done that my entire
Yeah.
life, but to be
Right.
able to be heard at such an enormous, platform
Yeah.
is a dream of mine. And when I was younger, or kid, I dreamt about being on a huge stage with tons, stadium full of people. It's different for me now because I don't necessarily wish or dream for that. This right
Right.
here is already that dream, because
I'm with
I'm,
you on that. I am so with you
you
on
know,
that because you're right. We have these dreams as kids. Like, oh, I would love to be a superstar on tour and just going all over the world and singing for everybody, not realizing how much work that is, and how
that's
how
right.
how much hell these people go through when they're doing that. You know what I mean? So we get to be comfortable, we get to do what we love. We get to do it from home sometimes, and I think it's a
Yes.
blessing. You're so right. This is a dream come true. I especially, this is like a moment for both of us. It's a full circle moment. I when I first came out as a singer in 2023, a Tejano singer, I never thought, oh, I'm gonna have my own podcast, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna produce music for other singers. And here we are, and
Yeah.
here we are celebrating music, and just with everybody that's watching, we're celebrating with you guys. Y'all are celebrating with
Yeah,
us,
it's the
and it's
connection.
just
It's a
the
connection. And
connection.
and I think um that's what it is for me, that you can connect to people, or you can connect to a time. Like, even that, when
Right,
you hear a song,
right,
sometimes it triggers those memories or even feelings. Like, I don't feel that pain anymore from that
right.
heartbreak, but when I hear that song, it's like, ugh,
You
or
feel it again. You go back to that.
you know what I'm
Yes, you
saying?
go
So
back to that moment.
that, to me, music is a universal language, because no matter what genre it is, no matter who's singing it, no matter what it is even talking about. We all somehow can connect or relate to it, and it just brings us together in so many different ways. And so again, I want to go
Absolutely.
back to like the comments. Uh, everybody that's here, because I think George said support is the key to success, and I
That's
totally
right.
agree with that. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And
It is.
it goes for everybody involved. It's not just the artist, because I didn't make that song by myself. There's somebody who wrote it. There's somebody
That's right.
who, the musicians that played and recorded that song did such an amazing job.
Yeah, they
You
did.
you know what I mean? It's just there's so much into it.
It,
And then okay, we
people don't
recorded that
realize
song.
how much goes into making just even one single. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
having such, you have a really great, from what I can tell so far, and also being a part of that team, you have a really great team. You know what I mean? Because it's like you're doing so many things that, first and foremost, you're a hardworking woman. You work uh, during the week, you work during the day, and then you do music. It's like, God, how does she do this? How does she find the
I
energy and
don't
the.
know.
Well,
I
we got to
don't.
bottle up
But
whatever.
again,
Hey,
other day I actually came across another artist video, and I just absolutely loved it because she just was on point with it. She said, I put in the work. I put in the work. I work my job to pay for creating this song, to pay my musicians, to pay my studio time, to pay for the video if you're going to have a video. Um,
right.
all you have to do is push play.
That's it.
And
Oh my
I
God,
was
I
just like,
love
oh my
that.
God. But and then
It's
I have
powerful.
another artist friend that she shows too. She'll do TikToks where it shows her doing her day job, like she's
Right.
working. So studio time is not free. And these musicians,
They're
they
not free
work.
either.
They're
Right.
working.
Right.
And so you got to make sure that everybody that is participating and creating this project, that they are valued just as much as the front
Absolutely.
man. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely. I
so
agree.
and so that's what I mean about connection. Is that it's not just me. It and the name is, but the musicians that came and worked with me on these projects, the producers, the studio, the engineers,
Right.
there's so much more that goes into just me singing that song. And I just, like, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so that's
I
just the
love that.
song. Okay.
Yes.
When the song is released, you got your radio stations that support you, because some don't want to give new artists a try. They're too
Oh,
afraid of,
absolutely.
expanding, or whatever the reason is.
Exactly.
I'm not throwing no shade or nothing like
Right.
that.
Right.
And I just want to
It's
always
okay.
clarify
I'll
that.
throw the shade. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm
No,
just
you're
saying
right.
that,
It's really hard to find that
okay,
support in
okay.
some
And
radio
now
stations.
it's like you got radio stations, you have DJs, that consistently push your music, or, maybe it turns out that's one of their favorites. Whatever the reason is, it's still someone else that has your project in their hands and what they choose to do with it,
That's
and
true.
it's just not just,
Right.
it doesn't stop there. It goes to the listeners, whether you're tuning into a radio station, whether you're streaming it, whether you're subscribing to the social medias, you're also involved in the success of that song. And
It's true. And
yeah,
and
to
see my
me,
the
again.
wind is doing something. Sorry. Sorry. No, it's true. And I feel that now that we have this digital, these new tools that we have to be able to release music in a way that we weren't able to do before. We had to wait
Yes.
for the record, for a producer or a label or someone to be like, hey, we want to put your music out there, or come record
Yeah.
with us. Well, now we
I
can do
was
it ourselves.
That's right. I was thinking about that the other day, because I was like, I used to always hope that I'd be discovered,
Yes.
or that's what I mean about going to the auditions, because I used to watch Star Search with my parents, and I used to be
Yes.
like, why can't y'all take me there?
I know.
But
I
at the
know it.
same time, it's like there was so much talent, just like there is now. There is so much talent out there. It doesn't just stop with the singer, or the vocalist. There's so much more talent in there. Songwriters, just like you said, producers, everybody that puts their hands on it is just that's how we all connect. And
Exactly.
that
I
is
agree.
the addiction I have to it.
That's right, and it's
I
true.
call it
It's so
addiction.
true. Yeah, no,
Yes.
absolutely. Fact, period. Because I mean, I know that when I go into the studio and record, it's usually about, 3 or 4 people in there, doing what they got to do and helping, and it takes a team to make these things happen. Sometimes I do have to do a lot of work myself. Like right now, I should have somebody helping me with the hair, but they're not. So so it's okay, but it's okay because we'll ignore that. But no, honestly, I'm so dramatic, I know. But I'm like, where's the glam squad? Where's the staff? You're fired.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
You're crazy,
But
girl.
it takes a team, it takes a village to make it happen. And I'm so proud of all of the people that you're working with right now. I especially, AJ. I'm really interested in his music and his style
Yeah,
of
we're gonna we're,
producing.
we're gonna have to break it down about AJ when we get into
Yes,
the next single.
yes, for
But let
sure.
me touch
Well,
let me touch on the comments, because it looks
yes,
like
yes,
we
please.
got DJ Danny Red in the house. Um,
Hello.
David Vela,
Hi,
Oakland is
David.
watching. Hey,
Hello.
that's awesome.
David Vela, he's an actor. He's on a series right now called Chosen.
Hey,
So
awesome.
he's doing his thing. Yeah. So we have David Vela, we have Alyssa, I think you said, right? And
Yes,
DJ
ma'am.
Danny. All righty,
Yes,
darling. Well,
Danny
thank
Red.
you guys for being here and watching.
Yes,
This is the
guys.
first episode of Heather's Hot Topics here on Sirius Tejano. It's very special because I have my artist, La Reina, here with me, keeping me company and talking about all the fabulous things that she's doing. So thank y'all for being here tonight and for watching. Like I said earlier, you could be at Taco Bell or something, but you're here with us.
No, you have to be rolling with that one. Taco
Well, let's see.
Bell.
Okay, so I want to have a little moment that I didn't tell you about. I didn't plan. I just thought, okay, look, I want people to hear what she can do live because she is amazing. So I found a video on your YouTube, which you guys, if you aren't following La Reina on YouTube, please do
Uh-oh.
that right now. Well, not right now. Do it after the show because we're about to get into something. But yeah, after the show, go and follow her on YouTube because that's where you'll get to see exclusive content and videos and
Yeah,
all kinds
nice.
of cool stuff. So
Yes, thank
this
you.
next little moment that we're gonna do is
Uh-oh.
yeah, I know I'm gonna surprise you. So this is a live performance of Sin Reservación by Shelly Lares, but it's being done by La Reina live. So here it is, you guys. Enjoy. I did.
Check us out on Facebook. That was fun. All right, guys, we got some more music coming at you. See you. I see the challenge. All the eyes are looking at.
Woo! I love that. I love that. I absolutely love it. I love that you have the live band going, your vocals, everything was amazing. That is one of Shelly's more difficult songs vocally, I believe. And because
It's
it
an
kind of starts
awesome
off
song.
kind of low and then it goes kind of high, so I just thought that song really showed off your range and I loved it. I think you did such a great job on that.
Thank you. Because I'm really bad when it comes to live videos. I cringe.
See, I know,
And
me too. I do that
my
too, but
mom,
it's because we're so
oh,
hard on ourselves.
yes, like big time. Like just now I'm watching that and I'm just like, ugh, I hear myself
I'm
go
I
flat right there, or
oh,
you know what I mean? And it's just I'm very bad on that. Like a video like that I record, that I can do a few takes on it, it's different.
yes,
You know what I mean? But a
of
live video
course.
like that, I'm just like I was really hard. I am still very hard on myself just hearing it because I'm like, dang, I hear that. I hear where I went flat or I hear where I went, you know what I mean? And I'm just like,
You're a perfectionist, aren't you? I can tell you're
really
a
good song.
perfectionist.
I love that song.
Yeah, no, you did a phenomenal job. I love that. You actually kind of sounded like her. You're there's a part in that song where it starts to get higher, the higher part of the I guess the climax of the song, and your voice just picks up that Shelly tone, and it like you channel her a little bit when you sing that. So I think that I wanted to play that because I just absolutely love that song and I love the way you did it. So
Thank
I hope
you.
hope y'all enjoyed
Yeah,
that.
she
I
did
that
surprise
makes
me
me
with that, guys.
that was a
She
surprise,
surprised me
and
with that because I probably would have been like, no, don't play that one.
oh, now I feel bad.
You're good, man. You're good. No,
But
I mean, it's on my YouTube. So again,
that's true.
thank you guys for those who do follow my YouTube. I've been trying to do better on at using my
Going live and
platforms
stuff.
because I'm really bad on my social medias. And that's why Heather is such a blessing because she helps me spread it and post it and share it and stuff because I'm really bad on that. And so YouTube is
And
where
I
I'm going to
love doing
be.
it. I really appreciate you that you trust me with with this era of your journey, your musical journey. And I like I said, I'm just so excited and thrilled for everything that's going
Yeah.
on. I can't wait to see you perform live. I rarely go to see people perform, and I am absolutely gonna go see you perform at the. Well, I
Can't
don't know if
wait.
you've announced. Have you announced it? Have you announced it yet? Can we talk about that?
Yeah, we can. Just real quick though, I
Yes.
see the comment, so I just like I want everybody to be like, my friend Nando. Nando, let me just say, Nando has been one of my biggest supporters for a very long time. I can't give the year right now, but Nando was the lead vocalist for Grupo Cruel here in Lubbock, and
Oh,
they're coming back too. I cannot wait. But he's been such a big supporter of me and still is like, and I always got to show love to him because he's
of
always
course.
always out there supporting me. So I want to say thank you, babe. We see let's see, David Vela said great vocals. Thank you, sir. And yes, back to we're so critical on ourselves. Because I am.
Absolutely. Mhm. I know you are. I can tell because I can tell that you really put a lot of effort and time and care into the way that you guys record your music. Especially with the newer one, the newer song. I'm like, wow, like so, just the way that you did it. That's how I would have wanted to produce. I would have produced it just like that too. Hey, I love it. I love the way he. That's why I'm like, he's really good.
Well,
He,
I have more music coming. I have some that's already recorded, just waiting to be either mixed and or mastered. But en el olvido came again like it was just a blessing that was just like here.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I'll always say that God is really, really good to me. Sometimes
absolutely.
I feel unworthy of it or undeserving of it. But
But you're not.
you know.
You deserve it. You totally deserve it.
Well,
You
thank you
totally
for that.
deserve it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
you do.
so AJ is a producer out of Lubbock, Texas as well, as and an artist. That's what a lot of people I don't think that know as that of him. But you got to go follow AJ Torres
I went and
or
followed him
follow
on Spotify because when I heard, well, I
Valencio.
was like obsessed with your song when you showed me the little clip, of En el Olvido, and I was like, oh, okay, I need the whole song. And I felt like that Dave Chappelle, David, where he's like, you got more episodes, you got more music. And so I was, I loved it. So I'm glad that I was able to hear it before everybody else because now I feel special. And absolutely, AJ is extremely talented. You guys, if
Okay,
you
so
haven't listened to his music, just gonna tell
yes,
you where to find
please.
it.
Because I mean, again, producer amazing. He came to me and had this song and said, I think that this, and then that's another thing about how I kind of choose my songs. I'm very selective of them.
Right?
And the biggest one, though, because it always has to be something that I can either uh, relate to and convey. You know what I mean? Because if I
Yes.
don't know or feel that song, I'm not going to be able to do a good job in making you feel that.
The
And
message of the
so
song, right? The vibe of the song,
yes,
exactly.
always, 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 and that's usually what it is for me. And so AJ had this song, and he wrote it, and I really want people to start following him, and I want him to start doing podcasts where he talks about, he wrote this song, and
Well, we can have him
it's
on here. We can have him on
okay,
Serious
okay.
Tahano.
So
Yeah,
I
let's
want
do
him
it.
to tell the story about, where the song came from, but
Okay.
giving my perspective, the song is amazing lyrically. He recorded everything. He produced it, mixed and mastered it. He's an absolute amazing, talented, uh, wonderful person, guys. And I really, really
Amazing. He
want you
is.
guys, like I said, go follow AJ Torres, Valencio Music or Valencio. And he's got wonderful music as well. So
He has a
he is the
style.
one that, yeah, wrote and produced En El Olvido. That is my next single. Like I said, I didn't plan on this one being the next single. I had another song, and those are all coming. They're all coming very quickly, but this one was super quickly.
Well, and I can't wait for you to make the music video because I know that I'm gonna make a cameo in it. And I think that is such a cool thing for artists to still do music videos and to just, um, to have
Yeah,
a
we grew up on music
visual.
videos.
We did. We grew up on it. We
I
had to have music
know.
videos.
I miss
And
them.
I'm actually getting ready to make my first music video for my new English song, What's a Girl to Do? And so I'm excited about that because I get to explore a sexier side that I have never done before. So it's gonna be fun.
Awesome.
And but yeah, I can't wait for your video shoot because I know that it's gonna be a party. You know what I mean? And so
Yes,
I
that's
can't wait for
coming
that. I'm
up.
super
That's coming up
excited.
as well. For the performances as well, we're trying to include it all and into the video. So just Follow me, guys. Subscribe. That's where we'll have all the info as soon as it comes. Because
Yeah.
we're working on venues and timing, dates, that kind of thing. But I have a couple of videos that will be coming out very soon. One in where I will invite you. I want you guys to all come and be a part of it. There'll be multiple events where you can be a part of it. And so I'm really
I'm
excited
gonna be
about that.
there. You better believe it, honey. I am
Yeah.
not gonna miss this. I will not miss this. So, just now since we're talking about it,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd rarely leave the house, but I'll leave the house for this.
Yay. It's
So
gonna be fun, guys. It's gonna be so fun.
it's gonna be so much fun, and I want you all to hear the new song. So here it is, La Reina en el Olvido, produced by AJ Torres.
Dices que te vas a ir, si tú quieres saldría de aquí, pero no, no esperes que no te vuelvo a perdonar. Estoy harta de la soledad, ya no aguanto un minuto más. Todas las veces que tú me engañaste, ahora el karma te va a tocar. Cariño, te dejé en el olvido, se acabó los te quiero, ya no te vuelvo a aceptar. Cariño, te dejé en el olvido, ahora vivo feliz, ahora que no estás aquí. Dices que te vas a ir, si tú quieres saldría de aquí, pero no, no esperes que yo te vuelvo a perdonar. Estoy harta de la soledad, ya no aguanto un minuto más. Todas las veces que tú me engañaste, ahora el karma te va a tocar. Cariño, te dejé en el olvido, se acabó los te quiero, ya no te vuelvo a aceptar. Cariño, te dejé en el olvido, ahora vivo feliz, ahora que no estás aquí.
Like, woo.
Love it. I know. I love it. I love it. I love that cover. I love the song. I love everything about this moment. I'm telling you, I felt so lucky and chiflada when I got to hear the whole song first before everybody else. So thank you for that, and thank you for making real music that we can really connect to and that we can feel here in our hearts. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. That song it brought me back into a moment where an experience that I had. It brought it back, and I like cried the first time I heard it. I'm not gonna lie. So
Aw.
it's a beautiful song, and I love it, and I'm just so proud of you. So I wanted to ask you. Now, this is the thing we're going to start doing here on Heather's Hot Topics. This is a section called the butterfly moment. So the butterfly moment for you, I guess, when did you? I want to say, I guess, the butterfly moment is a magical moment or a lesson or an event that happened in your life that changed your perspective, or maybe even like gave you a new, like a second wind or inspiration? What was that magical moment for you, that butterfly moment, or maybe even in your music career where you're like, wow, this is really happening?
That's a good question. Um, we won't get into the lessons yet. You're gonna have to like
Well,
we'll have
we'll
to
do
have
a podcast on
another
lessons. Yeah, we'll do that.
that's way too deep and that's a lot.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
But
have some wine for that one.
okay.
Hmm.
Will probably
Yep.
probably have to be two come to mind, automatic because I really want to sit and think because probably when the show's over, I'm
Right.
gonna be like, no, this one's a good one. But my two top probably would be when I first performed in San Antonio for Fanfare. I performed for as a track artist. And it was such a big thing for me and my mom. She was my A1 from day
Oh,
one, my road dog, my
right,
biggest
right.
biggest fan. So it was big for us because she always wanted to travel with my music. Um, it was my first time ever going to San Antonio and to even perform on something in an event or even a platform that big as well.
That's
As I've done talent
fanfare.
shows
I
or
mean, that's
even
such a big thing.
yeah,
Having
and
having that under
again,
your belt. Sorry, hon. I'm over here interrupting you, but no, that is.
no,
I mean, I still haven't been able to perform or sing at fanfare. You know what I mean? And so that is such a cool feat. You know what I mean? And especially for an independent artist, that's really just you're doing such a great job in promoting yourself. You know what I mean? You're a go-getter. I love that you don't wait for people to do stuff. Like, you just go out there and you do it. And whoever is going to be there to help is going to be there to help. And it's kind of like, don't get in my way. You know what I mean? And I love that about you, because I relate to that too. It's like, please don't get in my way, people. If you're gonna be a part of it, be a part of it. If not, move. So I love that. It just says so much about you and your character, and how dedicated and devoted you are to your craft, to your passion, and to yourself. How true you're staying to yourself.
thank you,
Throughout the
thank you
years.
for that. That ties in with another moment where I was invited last year to perform at the Tejano Takeover in Florida. And that was another big first. Same thing. It was out of state, my first out of state performance. My first time getting in an airplane. My first time,
Oh,
again, I've been out of state before, but not that far. And it was absolutely amazing moment that made me think, wow, this is really happening. Uh,
that's a big
that was
one.
big
That
for
would be a
me.
big one for me too.
Yeah,
I would be like, oh, I'm
yeah.
in
And it's just
Florida.
that's one of the recent ones. But when I think about that, it also makes me feel that feeling about the first time I performed at Fanfare. So that's why I had to tie those two in together because there were two really big, significant moments for me when it
Moment.
came to performing.
Those are your two butterfly
Probably
moments.
the other moment would probably be when I first heard Todavía Te Amo on the radio, and I was just emotional. It was so many emotions going on at one time. It was happiness. It was, excitement. I was nervous. I was
Oh my gosh.
um,
Yes.
sad that because I was like, I wish my mom was here, to see what's going on. And, I was proud. I was, it was just so much. It was really so much in that first moment when I was like, it's on the radio. Um, and those are the two that was like, okay, if you're going to do this, you're going to do this, then do it and
That
do
is
it right or
amazing.
do
And
it
those
to
are
the
big moments.
best.
Yeah,
Yes, it
those are
was.
those are big moments. The especially the Florida,
Tony?
the moment, especially the
Yes.
Florida moment. Like, that to me was, I remember when we were looking for artists to do that, you know what I'm saying? To do that specific show.
Mhm.
And we were like, the people that were organizing, the promoters that were organizing the show, were asking, different promoters here who we thought would be, a good fit. And so of course everybody was saying La Reina would be great, La Reina, and of course we agreed. Everybody agreed, and that's why we're so glad that it happened that way for you because who else? You know what I'm saying? Like you deserve it. You deserve it. You like I said, you've been doing this for a while, and I think that a lot of times people just tend to forget about certain people, certain artists, and it's like hello, they're doing their damn thing. Like don't sleep on La Reina, please, people. Don't sleep on La Reina because you're gonna miss out on something. You're gonna miss out on something amazing, and
I
so
appreciate
please.
you. I really do appreciate you guys. And I don't do it for that, you know what I mean? But it's absolute it's the cherry on top of like I said, above all of it. Even from the creating the music, I get to work with musicians that are so talented and they've been in the business for so long already, and so they know what they're doing. The ones that I've been blessed to work with have, been so influential, and as well, they look out for me, and I
Yeah,
gotta, show that love for them because again, I'm new to the recording part of it for sure,
right.
and but performing, I've been doing that for quite a while. But it's just different now. So
It
what I
is.
love
It's
most about it
different.
now is that I'm not just karaokeing, I'm not just doing covers. I am performing my own music, and I'm very, very
Yeah.
grateful for that. So thank you guys, thank you, because it's you that makes that possible, and so
Yes,
that's all I can
I
say.
mean, as a singer, as a singer myself and as a recording artist myself, I can relate to so many things that you're saying right now, and I think that that's one of the beautiful things about working with other recording artists is that you get to have a community of people that are like-minded and they understand what you're going through. They understand the work, how hard it is to do this, how much you have to sacrifice, how much you have to fight with people because they don't believe in you or your dream. And you are gonna do it either way, whether they believe in it or not, whether they want to help or not. We're still gonna do it. And so having a community, having other singers that you can chat with, talk to, call up, like me and Belen, we're always on the phone, you know, and it's like that's such a blessing to have that. So I'm just so happy that you guys all, have come on board and with this thing that we're doing with Alcantar Music, just trying to spread more more love, more unity. Um Networking, working together, teamwork, like that's what it's all about. That's what we do. And like you were saying earlier, it takes everybody. It takes such so people who have if you're an artist and you have support, like let's say your family supports you, your friends support you, they interact with your content, they're liking your stuff, they're sharing your stuff, you are already ahead of so many of us because not everybody has that. You know what I mean? And you have a really good support system. I mean, even if it's just fans online, they love you. They love your energy. They love your posts. You're hilarious. And it's like I'm always like you crack me up. You crack me up all the every time you post something. I'm like this girl's crazy.
I have to watch it sometimes because I'm like, they're gonna think I'm crazy and be like, unfollow.
But it's so fun. It's like being to me being crazy is a blast because
It's
we get to we
therapeutic.
get
It's
to really
therapeutic.
it's therapeutic
Music,
to
laughter, you know what I mean? To me, and I
therapy.
love to laugh. Like if you really, really know me, like my mom used to always say that
Everything is a joke for me too.
you and your giggle. That's what my mom used
Yeah,
to say.
you and your giggle, you and your
And
giggle.
so
Yeah, see, I turn everything into a joke too. That's why I can't go to church because I'll be in church and I'll get in trouble because I'll be, I can't. It's just I can't be in a serious moment sometimes, and it's like I get nervous when I'm like having to be like super serious, and I can't do it. So yeah, but it's like the giggles, I get the giggles, and it's like we're supposed to be serious right now. But anyway, I'm so happy that you're here with me. I can't thank you enough for trusting me with your music, with your journey, with promoting your music and putting your trust in me is something that I do not take lightly. I really don't. I think it's a blessing to have that and to have people like you that appreciate what I'm doing and appreciate
Yes,
what
ma'am.
I'm trying
And I was
to
just
do
about to
and
say that, guys, for those of you that are following from only a podcast perspective, Heather herself is an artist as well. She's also a producer, and on top of all that, like she's promoter. She talks about me. How do I do it working in music? But I asked that about her because I'm like, goodness, girl, you are
well,
like on top of all of it.
thank you. I say that it's because of this stuff. It's the sparkling ice, sugar-free, caffeine water. So it's that, and it's knowing that I have other people that are depending on me in certain ways. Knowing that I've started this whole thing and that it's basically taken on a life of its own. And I'm so happy about that because I mean, who else?
That's
I
good,
mean, it's just
babe.
it's like you watch it grow. You know what I'm saying? It's like with La
Yeah.
Reina. It's like we watched that grow and just blossom and so you're working on an album. I know that's what's coming up, right? We're working on an album.
Yeah, like I said, I already have more music that's recorded. It's just the technical stuff at the end of it that is just needs to be done. So it's coming out very, very fast. And that's another thing that I wanted to say about AJ is that he is probably the most professional. Again, I say talented, but it's just such an understatement for him that
Understatement
I feel
for
like
sure.
that doesn't even work.
Yeah, it's like
But
we can't find the word
because
yet to describe.
and well, it's just that I've had other experiences, and that ties into the lessons that you were saying. Like I've worked with a producer that kind of dragged my project out for like 5 months, and
Yeah.
it was, again, and I'm throwing no type of shade, but that's not how I wanted to work, and that's again, we all work differently. We all, it's about surrounding yourself with people who truly have the same goal or vision or share that vision or want to add to your vision,
Amen.
and vice versa. Because, him as a producer, like I said, he did pretty much everything. He did all the legwork. All I had to do
Right.
was come in and
And
feel
sing.
that song and convey it, because it's literally
And
all
you
him.
did.
And thank
Yeah, you
you.
did.
It's
Because it
an
made me
awesome
cry when
song.
I first heard it. It's actually made me cry a couple of times because I'm a big crybaby. Nobody knows that, but I am. And it's like one of those songs
Happy.
that, yeah, it's beautiful. So congratulations to you and to AJ. I
Thank
can't wait
you.
to see what y'all do with the song that I wrote because normally I produce the stuff that I write, but I'm excited to see what y'all do with what he does with it because he's so
Yeah, no,
talented. Like
we've
an
got more
understatement, but
projects in line. Yeah, we've got more projects in line. So again, I follow him as well because he's got music coming out as well. So I really want you guys to go check him out. And if you're an artist
absolutely.
looking for a
And we'll
producer,
put
same
the link
thing.
in the comments after this so that people can
Okay,
see,
cool, awesome.
where he's
That
at.
works.
Yes.
Yeah, because
And
he's
we'll
at
follow
he's
him.
absolutely a blessing to me right now. I mean, not right now. I don't mean to say it like that, but he's a blessing that I'm just grateful for. And
Yeah.
we've got more coming at
It's
you
like
guys.
what my girl Mercedes says. She calls it a God drops, and
God drops.
she
Yes,
talks
you
about,
did.
yeah, she did. And I love that. And I actually I put the first little episode of God drops together tonight earlier today. So I'm excited to put that out there so people can get a little inspiration. I love Mercedes. She's so cool.
Awesome. Oh,
Yeah,
that is so
so
cool. I like
yeah, so
that.
AJ is one of the God drops in your life because he
Yes,
came in and
definitely.
you needed a
Yes,
producer that was going to work with you the way that you like to work, and now you found it. You found that,
yes,
and that's amazing. And it's the
that is for
formula
sure.
is working. It's working. So
Yeah.
keep it up.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
Thank you, babe.
Congratulations on everything. Like I said, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for helping me launch Heather's Hot Topics here on Sirius Tejano. I want to thank everybody who tuned in. I want to thank Joe at Sirius Tejano for all of your support and for believing in me and for giving me a space to do what I'm doing and to be able to talk to these amazing people like La Reina. And
And for
I
everything
can't
else
wait.
you do, Joe, 'cause you do a lot too.
Yeah, he is one of those people. He's behind the scenes of a lot of things, and it's I don't know how he does it either. You know,
Yeah.
he's like
So
the
thank
Wizard of
you.
Oz.
Yeah, so thank you,
Yeah.
Sirius, as well. Just that's what I wanted to say. Thank you to everybody. We do have a performance coming up. Well, I have a performance coming up in August 16th. Um, it is Saint Philip Benici, Jamaica, and
Yeah.
that's going to be August 16th in Shallow Water. And I'm super excited, guys. Last year I performed as a track artist.
Yeah.
This year I have a fire band, and
I can't
I
wait.
cannot wait for you guys to meet them and hear them. Um, we're not
Yes, I'm gonna be
disclosing
there.
them just yet, but I can't wait for you guys to hear them. And so I'm inviting all of you to come out and support the church, and because that's what we're going to be there to do, celebrate, and you'll get to hear
I
some
am
of our
so
music
excited
and
for
some more
that.
music. And
I haven't
again,
been to a
then
Jamaica in
too,
years.
I
I haven't
think
been in years.
we'll be filming a lot of footage for one or the other videos, because like I said, I've got music coming out here very shortly. I don't want to give dates just yet because I don't want to,
Right.
but it's coming out very fast, very
And
quickly.
it's going to be
And
something that everybody's going to enjoy. I promise you guys. This is a moment that, you want to bring of course, the new music is going to be amazing, but as far as the performance goes, bring the family, bring your friends, bring your dog. I don't know. Can they bring, can we bring pets? I don't know. But
it's
bring whoever,
outside.
bring the grandmother, bring them all, and let them enjoy this moment. Jamaicas are such a beautiful thing that I wish there was like,
Yes,
here we have
they're
like
gonna
little
have
fall
food
festivals,
out
but I
there.
can't wait to go.
Yeah, they're gonna have food out there, booths, raffles, and it's not just me. There's other performances from other artists, and that's what I love the most about any of these events. I do get to pick out a little bit, but um, my favorite part is always the music lineup. So this year we've got some info that's going to be posted here shortly, but if you guys
Yes.
just follow me, like I said, follow my YouTube for sure. That's where you're always going to get the information first. But I'm on
And
Facebook,
this
I'm on
performance is
TikTok,
going to be in
Instagram.
Lubbock, right?
No, it's going to be in Shallow Water, which is just
Shallow
like,
water. I'm sorry, shallow water.
yeah, yeah, we're right there.
Okay. Well, then
Uh,
it won't be that much further away from my drives, especially because
yeah,
I'll
no,
be
I'll get you
transported
there,
there.
Let me
You're going to
see. I
transport me
see
there to make sure that I can watch this amazing performance because I cannot miss
Joe
it.
Leal.
Hey,
Joe
Joe.
Leal says hello. Nandas is going to be there, which I already know. And then my
Yay.
friend Sasha is tuning in as well. She's another big supporter as well. And I mean, nothing but love from the these people that I mentioned. And it gets me a little emotional sometimes when I start to talk about it, because we go
Right.
back further than the performing, singing. I was a DJ for a long time, and that's how I connected with a lot of people, is through music. And that's why I say that that's just it's a slight addiction I have
It is an
to
addiction.
connect
It's
with
a beautiful
people.
addiction.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so it's like, I did it for many, many years through the clubs, and then with my own mobile DJ service. And it's awesome to experience that, or to share memories or celebrations with people, and to be the one that connects everybody through the music.
Yeah.
And so a lot of my longtime followers have been following me that long, from
Wow.
before I even was, known as a vocalist. Um,
Right. They were
so,
a fan of you. They just love you because you're amazing. And you, like you said, you take that that role as a DJ. You took that role as a DJ, as like you said, you're the one that's going to be able to connect everybody. Having that kind of it's power in a way. You have that kind of power to be able to change the mood. You know what I'm saying? Play. It's being a DJ. I think is probably one of the most rewarding jobs in this industry because even with being a singer and being like a promoter or even a songwriter, but that obviously all that is amazing and we love to do it, but we couldn't do any of this, or we wouldn't really be able to do any of this without the radio DJs who are getting our music out there to the world. You know what I mean? And so thank you to any of the FM and AM DJs that are listening right now, internet radio, everybody, podcasts, mobile DJs. I'm a big believer in sending music to DJs as well as radio stations because who else is going to be the one playing it? A lot of times the music gets lost, in the mix of so much that they're being sent. So if you send it directly to the DJ, he's going to play it. You know what I mean? And so, especially if they're supporters and they know what's, and then they know good music. Yeah. So I'm so proud of you. Like I said, I thank you so much for being here and for, helping me launch my first episode of Heather's Hot Topics. I can't wait to do it again. And hopefully you'll be on soon again because we have a lot to talk about.
Yes, ma'am.
So I want to thank everybody for watching. Like I said, this was our first episode, and I'm grateful that you guys spent this hour with us. And we love you, and we hope you have a blessed evening. Remember to be kind to each other. Remember to spread love, not hate. Remember to make music, make magic, and make love. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, La Reina. If you have any last words you want to say,
yes. No, I just, again, all I want to say is that I love you guys. Again, what Heather says, it's all love for me. And thank you. Thank you. That's always what I have to say.
And thank you for being so amazing and for supporting all of these stations that, like you said earlier, we got to give them their shout out. We got to give them their flowers too, because without them, we wouldn't be doing this. And thank you to all the supporters of Heather's Hot Topics, all the supporters of Happy Hour with Heather as well. That's a new thing that we're doing. And you can find La Reina's music on that show too. So tune in and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Sirius. Thank you to Sirius.
Thank you, Sirius.
Y'all have a good one.
Hey everyone, it's Heather Jolene inviting you to tune in. First episode of Heather's Hot Topics here on Sirius Tejano on June 24th.